guess they found it very useful, and then, people find it attractive. Jaimie Jacobs, this is the FlapBoy with the magic, no, not that, wallet system. Let's open this up here. Got a cleanly connected box. Yeah, that's connected right there, like that. Open it up. And here we go. This is black, but also comes in 4 other colors. Let's take a look here really quick. Like we always like to do with the stitching and see how things go. Typical. By way of machine stitch, we're always looking for edges to see how we have reinforcement going on here. We'll look at that a little bit closer. Oop, looks like we've got a information card in here. German. And this is the yeah, we'll get to that. Now the magic wallet system, oh, jeez. We've seen this before. Anyway, portion is the main feature of this wallet. Very cool, but it's masquerading as a normal bifold wallet. On the exterior, we have 2 external card slots right here. Capable of 1 card each, 2 maybe. If we look at the interior, we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. These are card slots, and they are slots. They're not slits, so I can put my finger behind this. We'll talk about the material. We'll talk about the material here as we go further. And these are wider than a credit card, and you can actually hold extra cards in here or small documents. And then, of course, we have the magic pocket right here. Notice we don't have leather or elastic. This is leather, but it's a little different in how it operates, and it is a magic system. But this really is, honestly, masquerading as a normal bifold wallet. It measures 3.7 by 3.2 by 0.6, and it weighs 2.2 ounces or 62 grams. See, I told you it was masquerading as a normal bifold wallet, so now let's see what it can hold. Company recommends up to 14 cards, which actually is impressive. This is made in Europe, somewhere in the European Union, by manufacturers that are within driving distance to Munich, Germany, where this is designed. It uses a genuine Italian leather, which is below full grain and top grain, and it's machine rolled machine sewn as we saw. And we have the rolled edges here, so they roll. Leather rolls together like this, and then it's sewn across it, and that's what gives you that rolled edge that we see right here. Unfortunately, we don't see a lot of extra sewing on stress points in this wallet, which is a bit concerning, just to ensure that we're not going to have things pull out when the time comes based on utilization. But overall, it seems to function just fine. And like we mentioned, unlike the FlapBoy versus FlapStar, which is what this is, it uses elastic for its component here in the magic portion of it, and it maintains a leather look here instead of elastic, just to keep the, I think, continuity of the wallet itself. RFID is built into the very, very unlikely event that you'd ever be sniffed. More hype than reality there. And as I mentioned, these card slots do go all the way down. So they have a very thin nylon material in here, and this is what provides the slimness, and so we reduce bulk because of that. That's right there. It does have a 10-year warranty on quality issues that cause it to fail during this period of time, and they have high standards, and I believe their products really overall are good, and that's a great thing to see. It is priced for $79, but it's $117 on the company's website out of Germany if you go for that way. Okay, we've seen a lot here, so how does this thing actually work, and what are the potential downsides? Now, the main feature of this bifold wallet is the magic system. I remember seeing this functionality in wallets 20 years ago, and Jaimie Jacobs has an extensive product line with this feature set in it. I guess they found it very useful, and then people find it attractive. What you want to do is that, if you want to have access to your currency, you don't do it here. You open it up here where it's easier to gain access to, and let's say you pull this out and you're like, yeah, I just need to put this back in here. And you can do that. And then all of a sudden, it's back in line. And if you're saying, well, that's not where I wanted it to go, well, then you come back over here, put it in, and you'll say, there you go, all back to where I wanted it to be, except it's now on this side, which means that if I come back over here, now you can see it's on this side. There you go. A bit confusing, I'm sure, but anyway, regardless of which side you put the cash in, it will always end up on the single side strap over here. And if you open it up again, it'll be on the dual side strap over here. It takes getting used to and isn't a great way to organize. I mean, it's meant just to throw your cash in and kind of let it go. Now, it doesn't work for obvious reasons with cards. What's placed in the wallet must be flexible, like cash, receipts, etc. And for accessibility, having your cash on a single side strap, like I showed you earlier, is much better. And, you know, there you go. It just makes it magic, just like its name. All right, enough of the magic. Thanks for joining us for the review of the Jaimie Jacobs FlapStar. Now on to the final score. For quality of 3, not top quality leather, but construction and the leather straps are really very good. Price of 3, features of 4. What you'd expect from a, quote, magic wallet these days, but I do like how it's integrated into a traditional bifold format, usability of 4, and perception of 4, and that gives you a decent score, 3.5 out of 5. If you like this video, then watch this one next, this one right here, and we'll see you in the next review. Bye.